Good evening. I'm Alan Osborne. It's October 5th, 2022, all year long. And here we are, just weeks away from the sales tax issue for Walton County. And I want to talk to you about some things about this thing of why this sales tax shouldn't be passed. Your commissioners and certain people in the county want you to believe that the problems to your infrastructure failures and other things that we need this county are solved through a tax. But what they don't want to discuss is how did we get here and who caused us to be here and what happens if we don't hold them responsible. You know what happens? They got to come to us for more money, and that's what this is. But here's what's really happened. The commissioners are right. Some of them are right. We need roads and infrastructure, but how did we get so overloaded? And if we give them this money, won't they just continue to make it worse? Because here's what's really happened. We had a comprehensive plan back in 1996 in this county. And it told us what all the capacities of the roads and the island and the beaches and the areas were. And we divided up this county and based on what the county's ability was to handle population in certain areas and how to make sure we didn't ruin the county. Much of the South End that has experienced the infrastructure overload has been changed by our county commission and staff who believe that the comprehensive plan is simply a point to deviate from. For example, how does it impact this tax? They've taken tons of roads in the South End and probably granted over 3,000 variances to land use and land use changes. They've taken conservation residential land that was designed to hold 2 houses per 1 acre, according to our plan and our infrastructure's ability to support that. And they've put 10 houses on 1 acre. And then they get to the point they don't understand that there's no roads, there's no room in the schools, there's no place for the drainage, and the roads are overloaded. Gee, what a Wile E. Coyote moment. Can they get any stupider? And so their problem is not to slow a moratorium, not make developers contribute extra money or money into plans or infrastructure or roads or tax a developer with an MSBU on what they want supported. Their answer is to continue no holds barred development, no moratoriums, no changes, and just continue to and grant variances and continue to overload the infrastructure till we have to say yes to a tax. Saying no now will make them reevaluate things that they are approving, knowing that our infrastructure can't support it. This tax will also be paid, sure, to be paid by tourists, but it'll be paid by every single person in the county. Government doesn't make any money. You and I do as citizens. And all they do is take what we make and redistribute it to other people. If you think developers and buyers of land and development should fund their own infrastructure when they want to change beyond the code, then vote no on this. If you think the commissioners have acted reckless over the past 12 years, 20 years in approving stuff that's caused this, vote no on this so we'll know that we expect different. Vote no on the sales tax. They're overpaying for everything. They can't even keep up with their own policies for their county purchase cars. Do you think they're ready for a 30-year unending sales tax? Every single purchase you go, you're going to pay. What are you paying for? You're paying for incompetence. You're paying for officials looking the other way, and you're paying for a staff that doesn't enforce the rules and a terrible planning and legal department that leaves us, the taxpayers, footing the bill for everything. They got the money for customary use. They've got the money to pay millions over appraisals for beachfront property. They've got the money for anything they want to find except holding developers responsible. They're even suing their own beach owners who they approve their developments as private beach. And then when people bought them, the commission sued them. I believe they spent almost $3 million of tax money on a lawsuit that'll be never ending. Don't pay for a sales tax for incompetence. And that's what it is. This is the incompetent sales tax. This is lack of vision sales tax. And this is lack of leadership sales tax and lack of accountability sales tax. So if you want to pay for everybody else's mistakes and the future mistakes that haven't been made yet, but they will if they know they can make you pay, then vote for more tax. Vote to have less money. But if you don't, vote no. I'm Alan Osborne. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Walton County needs a wake-up call. And we should give it to them in November by voting no for any new tax, like any conservative should. I'm Alan Osborne. Y'all keep them straight out there. They can't keep them damn sales straight. Y'all be good, you hear?